Hi, I'm Scott Sharp. I'm 34 years old. I live in Lakeway, Texas, and I am the next top hooker. My first memories of fishing are when I was 3 years old. My Peepaw Tom and my dad would take me to Lake Fork to go fishing for bass and perch and crappie. As a teenager growing up, I would get off the bus, go get my fishing gear, and head straight to the park to go fishing in the creeks with my friends. We'd catch bass, perch, catfish, anything that would pull on a line. My fondest memories are with my dad, who passed away from cancer 3 years ago. Our favorite thing to do was go down to the coast to go kayak fishing for reds and trout. When we didn't have time to do that, we'd go fish on the San Gabriel River, and we'd go fish for perch, bass, catfish, crappie, and one of the favorite things I like to do is teaching kids how to fish, because it brings back all those memories. I consider myself a true fisherman, one that is able to fish with any type of gear and any type of condition for any type of fish. I consider a true fisherman someone who is well-rounded, able to fish in any type of conditions with any type of gear, and able to think on their feet, solve the problems that the conditions set forth, and catch fish anytime, anywhere. And I've always been able to do that. I like to use Okuma reels and Abu Garcia reels. This is one of my Okumas. This is a 40S Trio high-speed reel on a Falcon Coastal XG. This is spooled with Power Pro braid, Super Slick 8, and use Seaguar fluorocarbon leader tied to the main line using a Unity Uni knot or an Albright knot. This is my other Okuma reel. This one's just a standard 40 Trio. This one's on a Blair Wiggins Inshore Slam Flats Blue Series rod. This also is spooled with Power Pro braid, also with Seaguar fluorocarbon leader also. This is my favorite Abu Garcia reel. This one is a record reel. This one's spooled with Super Slick 8. This one's on a Texas Tackle Factory Lone Star Coastal Series rod, Seaguar fluorocarbon. This is one of my other Abu Garcias. It's a standard 5000 series reel, spooled with Power Pro braid. Also on a Texas Tackle Factory Lone Star Coastal Series rod. As you can see, I also don't look like your normal fisherman. I have a mohawk and tattoos. I identify myself with Mike Iaconelli, who gets really excited when he catches a big fish. I do the same thing. I also get extremely mad when I lose a big fish. The difference between him and I is he breaks his fishing rods when he loses a fish. I can't afford to do that. I consider myself a natural athlete. I can play any sport. I can play any sport with no instruction whatsoever. I have friends that won't play golf with me anymore because they've been playing golf their whole life and taking lessons their whole life, and I've never had a lesson and just play whenever I can. And I always end up beating them. I'm an excellent snow skier, baseball player, soccer player, football player. I'm also a competitive pistol shooter in the IDPA. I've been doing it for less than a year, and in the last 10 matches I've managed to finish first place in my division, and usually in the top 5 overall. Some of the guys I shoot with call me the sandbagger. But I get a thrill from competition. I absolutely love it. I think of myself as an adrenaline junkie. I love to go fast on jet skis, boats, bikes, doesn't matter what it is. I also have no fear of heights. I used to build bridges, and you were pretty high up in the air. For one instance, my girlfriend and I went to the Grand Canyon, and I climbed through this barrier to have her take a picture of me out on this rock that had a 5,000 foot drop straight down, and it scared her to death. But of course, me being the adrenaline junkie that I am, I absolutely loved it. Because of my no fear and never give up mentality, I think that I would be a perfect candidate for your show. And not only that, I think I could win and become the next top hooker. And now I'd like to introduce you to my fishing buddy, Puggy. This is my little fishing buddy. Her name's Pog. She is 7 years old. I've had her since the day she was born. And she comes fishing with me a lot. Loves the water, and I also take her running. And we look forward to hearing from you because I am the next top hooker.